I think everyone has seen the explosion of CTV over the last couple of years and really the way the consumption of television is changing in the marketplace. So very excited to participate in Beat Retreat and hear the perspectives across the industry in terms of how the world is evolving as it relates to targeting, as it relates to measurement, and certainly Experian has, I think, a pretty strong role to play in that mix based on our, pretty long history of working across television to power a variety of different solutions.
Speaking of Experian's position on this, why is you've made a point about people-based data is really crucial to getting the future of marketing right. Why is that so important?
Yeah. So at the end of the day, people are the ones who are going out as consumers and buying things, and advertising is really all about reaching the right people at the right time with the right message at the right frequency. So having a really strong base in the who and knowing that with a strong level of quality you're actually reaching your target audience is really critical to everything that happens from a marketing point of view.
Data and targeting and using it the right way is only getting more complicated and fragmented. Do we think that how do brands wrestle with that, or do we think we're going to a place where there's going to be some kind of unified consolidation approach?
So I think at the end of the day there'll be a combination and a curation of sources that will ultimately be used for targeting, for measurement, et cetera. Certainly with signal loss and deprecation of cookies it becomes more complicated, and that's where first-party data of course becomes crucial. So the more prolific first-party data becomes, the more information you obviously have to work from, but that's also where new innovation comes into play, whether it's universal identifiers, whether it is the use of contextual information for targeting. I think what you'll see is that the world will adapt and evolve as it needs to in order to continue to serve the industry.
Lastly, what kind of questions should brands be asking if as we head to this omni-channel, complicated universe we're probably already in?
Yeah. So, I mean, the questions haven't changed tremendously in a sense. It really is still about help me understand who my consumer is, help me understand how to reach them. But they need to also, in turn, understand the mechanics of how that is happening behind the scenes. So quality becomes really important, quality of how connections are made, quality of how a particular audience or attribute is defined and determined. So really digging into those details and making sure that it isn't, pray and spray, as one often says, right? And you actually are getting to the audience that you are attempting to reach becomes really important. So a bit of additional effort and education, I think, required there to make sure you're getting the right outcome.